But I'm paying you a bride price and you've been gang fucked before.
Don't get me started.
That means I'm just buying a used good. Welcome to Friday Fact! We're back with episode 38. And you know, of course, I got Emran.
Sir, new guest
Hello.
today.
Hello, yes, sir. And I got Kanye the Back Tat, not nice.
As always.
And of course, lalela usaphethe mina inkosana yagumuntu ngoba nekho ngezibiza ugumane. It is Mandla _ coming love on in your ears. And we're back with episode 38. You can catch us at Grandpa the Painkiller with no spaces on YouTube, and we go by Friday_up_fact on all other social media platforms. Lalela, today we're just gonna be having a little bit different show.
What's
It was on Slicko on live, right? It's saying, what propaganda are you not falling for? It's a hip-hop edition. Let me start by hearing it from y'all guys.
What is it? Can you repeat?
What propaganda are you not falling for? It's a hip-hop edition.
I don't know. Hey man, I don't know. I have no particular thoughts.
I myself am in the same boat. I genuinely don't have any. I don't have any thoughts on this statement. Whether or not it's true remains to be seen.
Yeah, do you listen to hip-hop?
I do listen to hip hop, but I don't really listen to South African hip hop all that much.
Do you know people in the South African hip hop?
Of course I do. I know. I don't even think you might not know them. Badman Shero.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's a buddy of mine. I've known him since I've known him for what? 14 years now.
Dang.
Yeah, he's always had he's an up and coming artist. Shout out to my boy.
Shout out.
That's you put your people on, guys. Learn.
And I know ever since high school, he's always shown a very big interest in
hip-hop.
In hip-hop and in music and music in general. But unfortunately, the high school we went to, it was always just he was always just perceived as one of those troublemakers that just doesn't play by the rules, whatever. But but when I was in that position of power back then, I've known this man for
14 years.
Yeah, for nearly 20 years, but practically all my life. So there's no way in hell that this guy. Look, the guy's just very passionate and
Can
unfortunately.
you pull your mic up a bit? Yes.
Sure, but yeah, like I was saying, unfortunately, he's a victim of circumstance, and unfortunately again, there weren't the proper facilities to get him what he so desires. So thankfully, he just took a step back and he's like, this is not working for me anymore. I need to switch schools.
Damn. So does he still push the music thing?
Of course he does. I know he. I don't have any WhatsApp data at the moment. Maybe just try getting onto Instagram.
While you're trying to get into Instagram, let me read you some of the comments, right?
Sure.
From the tweets. DJ Zan D says that hip-hop is dead. The only thing that is dead is their taste.
That's definitely true because the thing is, taste will always be a subjective matter.
It is.
And regardless of whether or not some people like it and some people don't, at the end of the day,
it is.
SA hip-hop will always be a thing, and there will always be a cult following of it.
True.
Damn, that's so well put, you know. They're always going to be a cult following, you know. Because hip-hop never dies. You will never die.
Never
ever.
It's this is my boy from back in the day, Badman Shero.
Oh shit. Badman Shero. Shout out to Badman Shero.
Shero, you can catch him on Instagram. Yeah, the boy is cooking, bro.
Nah, we'll check him out.
We have to check him out. And there's another one. What propaganda you're not falling for is a hip hop edition. Just to remind you, Emtee is broke. This is Emtee Records. And it's just a fan page. They're saying that they refuse to believe the propaganda that Emtee is broke. I mean, yes.
Look, unless there's been, I'm always because of what I'm studying here at university. I've had to take on the mindset that unless there is solid proof, do not immediately believe it.
That a person is broke. No?
Yes.
The internet
Or just in
doesn't care.
general, because the thing is that has there ever been any solid proof that he's broke?
No,
That, it's
really.
just speculation.
Yeah.
People will always speculate, people will always talk, but at the end of the day, people just need to get their facts straight.
True.
Facts, like Trump should get his facts straight. So
you need to
Don't get me
it.
started.
Yeah,
Actually,
let's go
speaking
to that.
of it,
Let's go- yeah.
what's your stance on that? Because we've shared our points before.
On like, okay, what's your stance on Trump approach and all that? You know,
I say he's an idiot.
why is that? Because
I mean-
he seems so sure that and he's willing, and it seems like he's willing to do anything to fix it.
Fix what?
That's the point.
The
I
one-
mean,
I mean, let's call a spade. His first term was somewhat okay.
Yeah.
He dropped the unemployment rate, but his second term, it just seems like everything he's doing now in his second term is out of pure spite because people voted him out of office.
Oh, true.
Because if you look at the news now, he quite recently just broke up with Elon, and now he's now he's trying to start a fight with Putin again. So yeah.
Oh yes, even I saw this other post also on Twitter. I don't know how true it is, that Russia also gave Afrikaner refugee a chance to pull up that side.
I doubt whether Afrikaners will actually pull up to Russia because
Russia.
it'll be too cold for them.
It is too cold for them.
It'll be far too cold for them.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. While
But
we're
yeah.
still, there's another one, right? What propaganda you're not falling for. This one is PTHVTG, that is their handle. They say that labels are evils. Most artists don't take time to read their contracts.
That is true.
always the common denominator in these issues. People don't. Their contracts are tricky. I understand that, and
Always read the fine print.
and worse for us, we don't know anything about contracts up until the point we have to sign a contract.
Yes.
Look, at the end of the day, because we are in South Africa, we have a right for each and every contract to be explained to us in plain and simple English. And if not, we can take these. Let's say, for example, the two of you start a record company, and then I'm the artist that you guys are signing. I have a right to my contract being explained to me in plain and simple English.
Simple English,
And
yes.
and most people in SA don't know that they have this right.
No, I just found out now.
So don't let record companies take you for a fool. Make sure you always read your contracts and make sure you always read the fine print.
Yes.
Be safe.
Yeah, man, and that concludes our the what one propaganda that you wouldn't fall for. For me, what propaganda that I wouldn't fall for is that what do you call that? Is that South Africa is okay? Let me put it like this. I'm trying to find a perfect way to put it.
Take your time.
The majority of the new South African youth, Gen Zs, that they lack substance.
Lack substance in what way?
Yeah, what do you mean? Like,
In a sense of like we're just all over the space. I refuse to believe that propaganda because
I agree with you because the thing is that Gen Z, unlike every other generation before us, we aren't trying to. We are trying to make our own. We're trying to have our own agenda rather than sticking to an agenda that was foretold.
Yes.
That was foretold to us. So, if we are so all over the show as some people claim, then what does that even mean? Because if I want to be a professional wrestler, right? If I want to be a professional wrestler, if I want to make music, if I want to do podcasts. I have a right to do so. Some people, no one can tell me No, you have to be a doctor. No, you have to be a lawyer.
Don't do this.
You have to do this. You have to do that. No, fuck that.
I feel like we don't have enough of that in South Africa.
Exactly.
We all trying to stick to a certain
Same
system,
way of doing things.
We all trying to succeed the same way.
Everyone has a path that they have. Everyone has a path, and everyone has a right to find their path.
True. But do you know that in US there's illegal baby names?
Illegal baby names.
Yes. That you can't name. You can't name
Yes.
your kid.
What do you mean,
that
like
name.
illegal baby names? Bro?
I'm telling you, there's a list.
Imagine,
right? Yes.
would you name your child Hitler?
Yeah, it's one of the words that's
Yeah.
there, names that are there. Because, okay, let me give you the list.
Yeah.
It is King, Queen, Jesus Christ, like the Roman figures, 3 Roman figures, like 3. Excuse me, Santa Claus, Majesty, Adolf Hitler, Nutella, Messiah, and 1069. Those are the names that you can't
Americans
name.
be doing them.
Yo.
Americans be out here wilding. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fucking what? Come on, bro. I understand Hitler and them, but King, bro. I can't come. My daughter Queen, bro. What? Why not? Like.
So my question is, if your name is Queen, when you are applying for a visa to go to US, are you gonna be allowed to get it?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
because the thing is, it may be an illegal name in America, but your country of origin does not specify that it is an illegal name.
But you're
Therefore,
going into America.
America.
so what? You are not a born American citizen. Therefore, you have a right to keep your name.
True.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's a valid way of putting it. Because I never looked at it from. I just thought that if you are named a queen, you just are banned from the yeah. That's how they're making it seem, man. And because our airtime is running very low today, and I wanted us to react to this, right? Sorry. Yes. I wanted us to react to this. Sorry.
I'll be finishing up soon.
Okay, there it is. It's a video. I'm gonna translate it to camera. I'm gonna translate it for you, right? It's a video. Okay, this is okay. Sorry, just to give context. Sorry, it's a video of a guy speaking to their girlfriend. The guy has been just paid Lobola for the girl, and now he's finding out that the girl has been train smashed before. So this is his response.
Okay,
This is what the girl
That's a
wrote.
complicated one.
Ubiza upiyanga ishupit lo. Istimela pho. Istimela. Hayi. Mina sengikhokhe nokukhokha. Akapheli 2 months ngikhokhile ekhaya kini. Ngivelile. Akapheli. Sengizothola ngehistory yakho yesitimela. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Istimela.
He's crying, bro.
Ungamane ube stupid esikolweni ungaphasi.
I can hear the pain. I can hear the pain in his voice
You
already.
heard this line. Listen to this line.
Stupid esikolweni ungaphasi. I'm stupid. Stimela. Hayi. Ungamane ube stupid esikolweni ungaphasi.
The pain in my man's voice is. You can feel it. You can feel
it.
the pain in this
But
man's
what
soul.
he's saying essentially is that he's ranting and is saying to her, it's like a train, like is it like a train smash, like
crazy, bro.
basically you've been like train smashed, like being for real, and then you're calling it stupid and dumb, because the girl said this on the post. She was like on the message the girl said, this is it. Can you please forget about my past? I said nje ukuthi I was just young and stupid. So the guy is saying, you're saying you were young and stupid, you're saying you're a train smash, but you're saying you were young and stupid. You'd rather be young and stupid at school and fail. Yeah, I would understand that, but not you saying that you were young and stupid while you made a conscious decision to go fuck other guys in the train.
I mean, the art. Okay, so I'm going to take a purely objective approach. I'm not going to take a subjective approach whatsoever, because there's no right or wrong answer. Therefore, I need to take an objective approach. On one hand, the future husband does have a right to say, look here, you were young and stupid, but you need to be young and stupid somewhere when you're much younger and far dumber. But at the same time, the future wife also does have a
history.
say in the matter because
Yes.
we will all be young and stupid at some point in our life, no matter when.
If I may ask, right? But then this is the thing. I'm paying for your bride price, right? That means, do you get what I'm saying? It's a different story when you have a high body count than when you were literally fucked by 3 different guys at the same time.
I mean, I can understand where you're coming from, but unfortunately I won't agree because the thing is, I'm gonna stand my ground on this and say that we will all be young and stupid at some point, and our decision, right? We will all take a very young and we all will take a very stupid decision at some point in our lives when we are young. So that's why I say I'm rather gonna take an objective approach rather than a subjective approach because both parties have valid points.
Yes,
very
true.
valid point.
True that. Hey man, just to wrap up the show, I want us to react to this video, right? This video is a video of a girl. She took her phone, right? She went to the toilet. When she went to the toilet, let's say I'm recording a video, right? And I'm going to the toilet and be like, yo guys, this is my brother. Can you watch him for me, right? And then you leave the phone there recording. And the guy was in the toilet taking a shit. And the sister left the phone and she left. So the guy had a very funny reaction, right? There it is.
Hello, Bangkan Bam.
Oh, Zulu.
Kailangan katerin ito amne.
Hey, surprise. Hey, surprise. Wow, uthathe video mkaka manje. Yabona izinto ezenzayo for content. For content yakho. Surprise.
Sorry for a moment, right?
Yabona izinto ezenzayo. Ngiyakaka la. Kanti asinayo ipenis baby. Yo. Surprise. Manje bashuta manje skaka. Manje siyotrainer manje. Surprise now. Surprise. Uzothatha ifoni yakho man, surprise yini izinto ezenzayo man. Ay, surprise shakanga nalo. Surprise
So he keeps on calling her to tell her, yo, I'm taking a shit, come fucking fetch your phone. We're shitting, yeah.
Nah, bro.
We're shitting, yeah. What would you do if that happened to you, eh?
I mean, first off, the brother was wrong for not locking the damn door.
Yeah.
Wait, you look at the when he about to take
Taking a shit.
Obviously, bruh. Anyone can walk in at any given time, so rather be safe than sorry.
Oh, true.
So,
can I tell a story? Just to wrap up the show. Our producer is saying our time is over. But I was once in the toilet, not a toilet, in race, right, in the showers. And I forgot to switch the thing on the door, like when you're locking it. And the cleaning lady opened the door, I was showering. I was like, oh, okay.
What happened next?
She was like,
Yeah.
Then she closed the door. She acted like she didn't see anything. I was gonna wig the regulator out. I'm just playing. I wouldn't do that. It was an old lady, but that has once happened to me. But I agree with you when you say you should just lock the door. It's better safe than sorry. Because what are you doing leaving the door open? You get what I'm saying? Because it's almost like you're opening it up for people to come in. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how we're gonna be wrapping up the show right here on Friday_up_fact. I'm here with Emran and Kanye the Backtide, not nice. And of course, Imsai Mina Nkosana Kumitana Gubani Kungizbiza Ugumane. It is Mandla_Gami Love in your ears right here on Grandpa the Painkiller with no spaces, and that's on YouTube. I'ma leave you with nothing except for peace and love. It's a wrap. That's
true. You got that. You got that bounce. You got that bounce.
Hey man, can you get your tense, bro? I should call you for an episode when we're recording inside. Today, that was a lucky episode, my guy. It was like, I feel like you have more to share because this nigga is diplomatic.
Needing some.
Yeah, with some, they can go and say, always. I'm gonna hit you up.